Now, the Israeli Prime Minister's office has reacted to the World Court's proceedings, saying Israel does not recognise the legitimacy of the discussion at the International Court of Justice in The Hague regarding the legality of the occupation, a move designed to harm Israel's right to defend itself against existential threats. Israel said the discussion in The Hague is part of the Palestinian attempt to dictate the results of the political settlement without negotiations. It says it'll continue to fight this attempt, and its government and the Knesset are united in rejecting this wrong trend. Let's cross over to Hamda Salou, who's in occupied East Jerusalem. A defiant position from the PM, who really shows no sign of accommodating international law.
That's exactly right. The Israeli Prime Minister also calling it an unacceptable course of action. And remember that all of this comes on the heels of him trying to pass a resolution that actually did go through within his cabinet to not recognize a Palestinian state. Though it isn't a binding sort of move, it is a measure that he wanted to do to declare the Israeli position, specifically under his government, that they will unilaterally reject accepting a Palestinian state. So it's not surprising that this is being reiterated by the Israeli Prime Minister. They're also calling it a, quote, media circus, saying that it's one-sided. And the Israeli Prime Minister, again, saying that he outright rejects this, rejects its legitimacy. Just to give you an idea of the denial of Israel's military occupation across the occupied West Bank. So this is a reoccurring theme with the statements we get from the Israeli Prime Minister, and it's not surprising in the slightest.
And of course, the Israeli government seems to be giving us an idea of what lies ahead. What are they saying?
Well, the Israeli government is saying multiple things about what they're hoping to do next when it comes to the war. The Israeli Prime Minister himself has said that until there is an absolute victory, the war is going to continue. All eyes, additionally, are on this expected ground invasion into Rafah, where nearly 1.5 million Palestinians are seeking refuge, known potentially as the last safe place in Gaza that has been bombarded repeatedly. So the Israeli government is saying that that is going to happen. The war is simply not going to end by any means. When it comes to talks on a captives deal, it seems like those are deadlocked at the moment, as the Prime Minister says that military pressure is the only way to proceed. That is the only way to bring back the captives. We also had the War Cabinet member Benny Gantz, who spoke last night and said that until the captives are returned, this fighting is going to continue. The ground invasion into Rafah is imminent, and it could even extend into the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, something that people are bracing for. So the government's position on the war is quite clear. Their position on what's happening at the ICJ is clear. They have had this blanket type of policy against any sort of criticisms of their moves, specifically militarily, even politically, when it comes to all the international pressure they're receiving, like from the United States, their biggest ally. There's just a rejection for this, saying that Israel is going to act in its own way, however it sees fit, until they have a total and complete victory.
And that's salute there for us in occupied East Jerusalem. Thank you.